On and on.
You just listen to everyone.
Yeah, and then there's some new artists out there right now that makes
Are you into hip hop?
I am. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, so of course I listen to Nas and Jay-Z, Biggie, our boy over here, Tupac.
Yeah.
The movie's coming out.
Talk about it. Like I'm gonna get to that. I have that on my list here to talk about.
My boy Mike over here. We was watching. We went to the theaters and we saw the trailer. We're like, what?
Oh my God! Yes.
Oh my God.
It looks so amazing.
The guy was. I was like, oh, I need a better agent. Seriously, like, and if you guys are agents out there, y'all need to call me, cause I could have, got a little plug in the Tupac movie. Come on now.
Oh my God, that movie looks so amazing. It really, really does. Like, and Tupac has a great story. Like, I was listening to a friend of mine's podcast, and they were kind of like saying the story, and I was like, yeah, because he's never been like a drug dealer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he comes from a family of revolutionaries.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Like, that right there is so influential.
Right.
Then to become a target and like the stuff that you were hearing in the film, and I totally believe like he was on the FBI most wanted list.
Of course.
Like they were after him because he looked the image of what was in the streets, but he was able to say something big. You know what I mean? And move and like. I can't wait to see that movie. I cannot wait to see that movie. Like,
he was smart. He was very intellectual.
I'm like, damn, I can't remember being this excited about a movie in a long time. Like,
yeah,
right?
It's very rare these days. I gotta be moved.
Yeah, especially now with the Fire Stick and everything. I have one of those.
So
it's like I think about the movie. Like, what's that movie?
I watch television.
Neither do I.
YouTube videos, and I love watching my old films.
Yeah, or my music that I want to listen to. You can go to it. You know what I mean? Like what is really on TV? Nothing. Bad news, and the news that is on there. I actually sat down and was watching the news, and I was gonna talk about it too. I was like, damn, this is what they're putting on the news. Can you imagine what's really going on? Like,
and no disrespect to the Kardashians or whatever.
Oh Lord, those culture vultures.
Look here. But why is her crying on TV relevant to the news? Why is that news?
Everything that girl does. If she poops the wrong way, like if she has diarrhea, like oh my God,
get the hell out of here.
Their ratings are going down. So something is happening. Someone is somewhere. It's like people are starting to wise up. People are definitely starting to wake up on a bright. Yeah, it's written, it's scripted.
I'm not begrudging them, for each his own, but it's ridiculous. There's people out there that are humanitarians. There's people out there saving lives. There's a lot of hidden figures that are now coming out into the light. But why did it take them 40 years?
A million years.
Why?
The woman is like 90 years old. Yeah. She can barely walk out on the damn stage. I feel so bad for that lady. I'm like, damn, mama, like, wow.
Why not?
I honor you, but damn, you gotta come out like that. Like, that's so fucked up. It is.
But it's the truth.
We suck as Americans. Like, damn.
It's like, come on now.
But we've known about Kim Kardashian for how long? And we don't know about this little viejita.
She said viejita. I love her. No.
Serious.
It's like, no, but for real though, I mean, where is that news? Like, mama, siéntate pa'l carajo.
I know.
But I'm not going to begrudge anybody out there. Now, you know what's insulting to me right now?
Okay.
Everybody, all my industry friends, even my celebrity friends are going, yo, LJ, man, what's going on with this Cash Me Out girl? That pissed me off. The bitch is getting a reality show.
Oh my God. Why the hell? First of all, when I saw, but did you see, but the only thing I'm going to say about that little girl is when their people emailed the Breakfast Club like, oh, do you want to have her on the show? She's Charlie was like, no thank you.
No, thank you.
Like this is sad. This is why we live in a Trump world.
Right.
This is evident. That's what I say all the time. I'm like, everything I see, Trump world. That's the fucking Trump world shit. Like I'm sorry,
It's disgusting.
if he is the president, this is the explanation.
Why are you tweeting? Obama, who was an amazing president, wasn't on Twitter talking shit. You know what I mean?
Ever in life.
And then now he comes to Palm Beach every other weekend, and he's causing traffic.
How is that? I've seen it on the news, but of course, like I said, I've seen it on the news, but you know, like I said, the news and what the news shows is bad. So I know it has to be worse. The streets are shut down, right? Streets are shut down. Businesses are losing business.
Gas is going up.
Gas is going up.
And then people are not happy no more. Those
there's Trump
voters are now regretting it, because I was told the story on my way here that a beautiful couple that was married for about 30 years, más o menos, 30 years. Was it 30 years or 15
like
years?
15 or 20.
About 15, 20 years, and all of a sudden she voted for Trump. Guess what? Her husband is being deported.
Yeah, that has happened to a lot of people.
And now she's regretting it, crying, and she's on TV going, I regret it.
That's happened to a lot of people. That's happened to a lot of people. And what's sickening is that I can't believe that Latinos and Hispanics really voted for him like
They
that.
jacked up.
Like, I cannot believe it. And it's like, every time you see it, I look at these motherfuckers like, what were you thinking?
No.
At that hole? Like, you know what I'm saying? Did you think you were not going to fit in the wall? Like, come on, you know your paperwork ain't right, boo-boo. That's who you voted for, and knowing that your paperwork ain't right. Come on, sister.
It's like the paperwork ain't, and you know I'm friends with, Kalei Ali. That's my girl. Muhammad Ali's ex-wife.
Yes, I love her.
That's my auntie.
I met her that one day, and she was such a sweetheart. She's like, call me. I was like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. She was like, no, you're beautiful. I'm just a reflection of
real.
She's
real. Yeah, and also, I called her, I said to Miss Kalei, I go, you're such an icon, because come on now, you learned how to kick ass with Bruce Lee. How many people can say that?
Exactly.
And then she goes, I goes, you're such an icon. She goes, no, LJ, you're the icon. I was like, what?
Exactly.
God bless you, man. I don't see myself like that. Joke on Instagram, I'm an icon, but it's just joking.
No.
And she said it.
But you have to put words like that out there.
Wow.
You have to feel like that about yourself. Because look at the bullshit that's out there.
It's gosh, it's ridiculous. And she goes, man, I went from Jamaica to New York, and all of a sudden, I'm being detained.
Yeah.
And they fucked with the wrong one, because right after she got detained with her son, she went right to CNN.
Yeah.
You messed with the wrong one.
Yep. and the way that she was telling her story that day
I love her.
About how they, took her son aside, and when she said her name, it was just different treatment, and she was just saying it was just really, really weird, and she's never had to deal with that ever, just because of her religion.
All of a sudden, and she's traveled the world round and round.
Yeah,
over and over
again.
And now, because of this ridiculous, pathetic ban, come on, really?
Why? And also, I saw a study that people that voted for Trump were just racially motivated. It was strictly racially motivated. And now they're regretting it. And it's sad because, you look at your Hispanic people and it's like, because your skin is white, you thought that you were going to be safe and you were racially motivated to vote for this guy, or you were convinced by your little gringo blanquito friend that's that your homeboy that you hang out with because you have problems. You know what? I feel that the problem with the whole Hispanic and black thing is that people have situations with every race.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel that Hispanic guys, and no disrespect because I love you guys and all my uncles are Puerto Rican, they take out one black incident with one black moreno, or maybe two, maybe three, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right.
But they take that incident out on every moreno that they see.
Yeah.
And that is true. And it's like a grudge that they have, like a chip on their shoulder.
Exactly.
It's like, suelta eso, we're all the same. You're the same, dude. You're a black man just like he's a black man. Look at that.
Disgusting.
I see it all the time, and I'm like, okay, I understand that maybe they might have been beat up, robbed. I understand the way Miami here is, Broward. There are crazy black people here.
Right,
they are.
Right.
Shit, yes, they are. They're fucking crazy and they're fucking scary sometimes.
I'm afraid to drive by in Palm Beach, and I drive. My car is fairly new, and I'm driving. I might get pulled over. Let me see your papers. I'm for.
Exactly.
Okay? I work for my living. I'm a
On
business
top.
owner. Don't pull me over thinking I stole this car, motherfucker. Because you fucking with the wrong one. You know, part of it.
I love it.
Again, you know, because I know, you know, I'm coloradito, I gotta be respectful because I don't want to be a statistic.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Come on,
But
give me a break.
to have your own people think and vote against a certain race because they have issues with, they've had run-ins with people, and you know, bad things have happened. And to be racially motivated like that and not realize the effect, like this guy has a crazy effect.
Right, you know,
it's terrible. It's really like the race thing really needs to stop.
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
that really needs to stop. And I mean, do you sing about that? Like
I do, and that's what the movie Prejudges is about. Everything that we just talked about, it's in that movie. That's when I took on the challenge to produce it, I was like, look, this is the story we're gonna tell, and we're gonna sell it, and we're gonna be uncensored. Because we don't want to sugarcoat anything. Everything that's happening in the world is depicted in that movie.
Yeah.
So I can't wait till you guys see it. You know.
So you're just putting out real projects.
I need to. If somebody needs to. I used to be afraid to really firmly express myself, but I go, wait a minute, but I am an artist, and this is what artistic freedom means.
Yes.
To be able to express. And if you don't like it, then you don't like it. If you don't want to listen to it, then don't listen to it. You know what I mean? You can't please everybody. Like pornos, for example. I read some scathing reviews, but I'll go, you know what, fuck you, because I put in all my work, I put my love into making this movie. If you don't like it, then don't watch it. I mean, it's okay.
Yeah.
Everybody's entitled to their own
Everyone
opinion,
is a critic.
especially online. On the internet,
Yeah.
everybody's cyber bullies, but they won't say it to your face.
Oh.
You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying?
yeah, you hear us talking?
Right.
Everyone is a critic. Everyone has an opinion. Everybody, you know, but until they're in that arena and they're actually doing it, you can't compare yourself. You know what I mean? And a guy like you that is doing music, that is doing things for his community, that is, you know, staying positive, that, come on, seriously?
It's just,
go somewhere. Go, vete pa' carajo. Like, yeah.
It's like I do everything with love. You know what I mean? It's a passion that I would like to share with the world. And some people get it, yes. Some people don't. It's okay, you know. I say as long as one person listens to my record, that's okay with me because at least I got to them.
And that's why you're here today on the arena. Let's get into some music, and we're gonna continue to talk here with LJ Ugarte. Song, okay? I want you to introduce it.
Well, right. This new track of mine is called Feeling the Music, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Get ready to dance.
It's on SoundCloud, so make sure you do it. Make sure you Google it. He put it right up for me, like, oh, right there, Regina. There you go. I like that. Here we go.
Never say you wasted some peace of mind. All you do is make good, maybe that's a neighbor. Tell me where to go, I'll tell you where to go. You getting on my nerves this time. On the life of the money, I'm getting I'm spinning around in the air. Feeling the music, you dancing with my heart dancing. Feeling the music, you dancing.
the world's #1 online radio station, DaGr8 FM.
Okay, Mr. LJ Ugarte. I like that. You definitely have a nice official SoundCloud here. So make sure you tell the people again how to listen to your SoundCloud.
You guys can go and type in LJ Ugarte and all my songs will pop up.
Absolutely. They definitely popped up. I want to say, like I said to you, I was like, I like that. Because people that are like, yeah, I'm on SoundCloud, I'm on this, I'm on that. But when they come and then they don't send their music, they've never been like, Regina, just do this. Like, that's professionalism, okay? 2 snaps for that one, okay?
Thank you.
Because you made sure that your song got played. I feel like that's what you're supposed to do as an artist. You made sure that your product got displayed. You didn't just come here and talk about it like, oh, well, I didn't send it. I look it up, it's a... No. You're like, listen, boo-boo. Google that song right now for me, and then you will see it all right. And I like that. I really respect that. That shows that you have been doing this for a while.
Thank you.
And you're doing it the right way. You obviously have your music registered, so we are registered, licensed BDS, so you're gonna get credit for that song being played here at DaGr8 FM.
And I don't want to publishing.
Thank you. Thank you. People don't understand. You know what? Do you feel that being like, we're talking like friends, like, people didn't understand that until until Remy Martin said that about Nicki Minaj. Like, that was like a bomb. Like, we know that as artists, as adults, but a lot of these kids nowadays.
No, let me tell you what I was inspired, because I was inspired by Michael Jackson.
Hello.
Michael Jackson was like, look, I know how record companies are. I've been offered record deals with major labels, and I said no. The reason why is because they were going to try to create me.
Yeah.
No, you can't create LJ Ugarte. My daddy created me. So, no, you're not going to create me as an artist.
Just to put me out there.
Yeah, so I figured, you know what? I'm going to start my own publishing company, a sister company that's part of Fire Creek Entertainment, which is called Itregu Fire Music Publishing, which is Ugarte spelled backwards.
Hello.
It's pronounced Itregu Fire Music Publishing, which my publishing company owns all my music. I'm the owner of my music.
Hello.
And I also collaborate with other artists, so we go 50-50, because I never ever begrudge people their rightful credit. Therefore, we all make money.
Absolutely.
Without great records.
Yes.
We
and you're doing it right. You're doing it the right way as an indie artist. Like, that's a true indie artist. You're truly, everything gets paid to you. Like you said, you own your own publishing. Wherever your song is played, whenever your song is played, hey, there will be a check coming through the mail.
Exactly, and I am ASCAP and all that credentials.
Exactly.
And because I do films. So I figured, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to need the help of a record company. It would be nice if I had that support for marketing. I put my songs in my films.
Hello.
And I also produce the soundtracks to my own movies. So therefore,
hand in hand.
Yeah,
like, that's hand in hand.
And bringing other artists. I'm producing a soundtrack for Prejudges. And I collected an ensemble of some amazing indie artists to be
on the soundtrack.
Exactly.
Where do you record?
At various places.
Okay.
Sometimes I record down here in Miami. I record in little bits and pieces in Broward, little bits and pieces in West Palm Beach. Sometimes I have to fly out, go to Los Angeles and go record in LA. It's a pain in the ass. I have my own recorder at home, my booth, to demo the songs and then I bring it to the big studios and then lay down the proper tracks.
Master. And who do you produce with? Like, who produced that song for the music?
It was produced by Aqua. Aqua GT is a local Miami producer, did an amazing job with it. Shout outs to Aqua GT for producing such an amazing track. And he was able to captivate the sound that I was looking for, because I wanted something to make you want to dance. Get up on the deck of a ship and drop it so low, you know.
Yeah.
I wanted people to feel the music. That's why I created that song.
I like it. I definitely can see people picking up, dancing, moving around to it. So definitely
It's
feel
going to
good.
be played also. It's going to be played at April 29th at the Walkathon that I sponsored.
Okay, and that's where?
That's going to be in Miami. It's a walkathon to raise awareness for cystic fibrosis, I believe.
Okay.
And Well, I'm proud of that, to be a part of that walkathon April 29th.
And your song is gonna be played
It's
there.
gonna be played there, yeah.
That's official, man.
Yeah.
That's really official. Like you're not just talking about it. You're definitely doing it. What's next for you?
Well, I'm about to go into production on Terror Among Us.
Wow.
Another thriller, another psychological thriller. We're casting, actually, if anybody wants to stretch.
I saw that on the Broward posting, the acting group. I saw that today. I was like, wow, this is amazing. You can talk about this.
Yeah, it's April 14th in Boynton Beach, Florida. We're holding open auditions between the hours of 4 to 8:30 p.m. You guys can also visit us on Fire Creek Entertainment LLC on Facebook for more details. It's an open casting, and it's a cold read. You guys can come in and strut yourself. To be able to receive a character breakdown for each of the characters, you guys can check us out on our official Facebook page.
Yeah, I saw that today. I'm like, this guy has so much going on.
Yeah.
So you have Terror Among Us,
Terror Among
you have Behind the Badge, which you're basically fundraising and like trying to get the films and pitch it, right now with Behind the Badge.
And also, I'm in talks to doing a movie called Twisted. That's been in consideration for so many years, and it's a huge ensemble cast. It's still pending right now, but I can mention, because it's on IMDb right now, it has Sharon Stone, Gina Gershon, Bob Dourif, Billy Zane from Titanic. Everybody knows Brad Dourif, the voice of Chucky.
Oh.
So I'm talking with Stephanie.
Is that a horror as well?
It's a dramatic comedy.
Oh, Twisted.
And, I'm in talks with the producer, Stephanie Villanova, right now. We're trying to get the rights, secured. We're trying to secure the rest of the fundings. And we'll see how that goes. Wish me luck out there, guys, because that is a heavy-duty Hollywood feature right there. So
yeah,
more work. But if I don't multitask, then I get bored.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I take on a little bit too much and I can chew, but I wouldn't be Fire Creek Entertainment if I didn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Who is with you on Fire Creek Entertainment? Is anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Actually, man, Lindell Thomas, my producer partner, the director and writer of Prejudge Us. Curtis Ballard, the cinematographer, co-director of Prejudge Us. Those are my creative team. But solely, I've been running this company solo. Believe it or not, all by myself.
I believe it.
I've been overseeing every aspect of the company all by myself. It's been insane. People say, how do you do it?
You have to.
I have to. I write the checks. Nothing gets fired without me.
Mm-hmm.
No production will get approved unless I say so.
Mm-hmm.
Script, I give script approval, director approval, actor approval. I have to see the distribution. I oversee that. I write the checks. I get it distributed. Woo! It's amazing that I still have hair, you guys.
And no braids.
And no braids, yeah. No, not
And
yet.
no braids.
36 years of age.
And no grades, exactly. And you don't even look nowhere near that. Nowhere near that at all. And plus, with all the hard work that you do, you don't even look like that. You look like you're happy as to what you're doing. This is your dream and you're pursuing it.
It's my passion.
How do you stay sustained? Like, do you have days when you want to give up? Moments when you feel like, oh my God, nobody's supporting me. How am I going to do this? I should just go work a regular job or just be a regular person. Why do I want to be LJ Ugarte? Why do I feel like that?
A regular person, I forgot what that was. I get moments that I'm just tired. Very tired, I'm exhausted. I feel that I take on so much, and I do feel unappreciated sometimes. Like, these assholes out there don't like me because I'm doing too much of it. I think everyone who's in my position actually feels like that, but the passion that I have for it, the love that I have for it, conquers it all. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I like being my own boss. I love owning my production company. I love owning the warehouse. I love just love being the boss. And I know people often tell me, oh my God, you're a film producer. You're a boss. You don't look like a boss. You don't look like a film producer. Like, what does a film producer supposed to look like?
Ignorance. That's ignorance.
What are we supposed to wear? A fucking tiara?
A banner.
A banner?
Film producer, please move to the side.
People say I'm very gracious and very kind. I don't know how else a film producer producers supposed to be? Are all film producers assholes? I don't know. I mean, if they are, it's not me. I mean, now don't mess with my business now, because I run the company.
You take it seriously.
I do take it serious. I mean, especially at casting, I'm there looking at everybody like Simon Cowell, like, look, you better bring it. You know, I've done really bad productions in the past, but you know what? You live and learn.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. I like I said, I've done some acting here, and I was just talking to somebody last night that I worked with, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so not proud of it. And I won't say what the project is, but it's like, oh my God, did you see it? Oh my God, I know, it's terrible. Like, I know. But that's a part of learning, and that's the process. Like, you know, I watch my films and things that I do with my kids because they're the realest judges in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, oh no, Mom. They told me straight, like, Mom,
I fall.
that was terrible, Mom. Like, you couldn't, like, and I was like, you're right. But you have to have real people like that around you, but you also have to believe in yourself. And you have to know, like, be humble enough to be like, yeah, that was bad.
It's bad, yeah.
Can I have a redo? Like, can I do it again?
Just until last year, I've been doing this 11 years, but I really got my major education in this business when I went and did Warner's.
Yeah.
I've finally learned how to be a film producer.
Properly.
A proper film producer with the rightful credentials and the experience and the unions and how it's really done, especially being on location for 4 to 5 weeks in the cold. It was like 7 degrees when we shot that movie. It was freezing cold. Like, we're not in Florida.
Exactly. And when we say freezing, like, we mean freezing from Florida. Like, we don't like that shit. Like,
watch the movie. You can't tell that we were freezing. Everybody looked so nice and warm.
comfy.
When that snowstorm hit, we still had to go to work.
Yeah.
In the snowstorm, filming. That's what I was like, you know what, I've got my butt kicked filming that movie, but that was the proper education that I needed.
Because here it seems, like we were discussing before, people are very lax here. People show up on set mad late, they come with their egos, like you said, they don't really take it seriously. No matter how small it is, I've worked on small feature films, like small films and things and web series, and I feel like some of the other actors, and the reason why I had the much work that I had in such a short period of time is because I was dependable. Just being dependable means a lot here, because they're not dependable.
It's ridiculous. It's like they show up late, like you mentioned. They also on the set just chalando, you know, talking shit all day. It's like, come on,
where's the food? They don't have this. They don't have that.
No.
And it's like, what makes you think you deserve that?
On the film I did, someone had the audacity to ask for chairs. And knowing that my company, we provided the tents, we provided the director chairs, we had a full on set. You had the fucking audacity to ask for a goddamn latte? Have several seats. What the hell? Really? But you damn kissing asshole to set up Baywatch for 16 hours in the hot sun being exploited.
Yeah, for $112.
No, and you being
and then you get $92.
You being generous for $100, but then you kissing ass. I had the same experience.
And I was on Baywatch. And I was in Ballers.
Yeah, no, in South Florida.
Was in Ballers.
What did you play? Oh, I was a stand-in.
And I mean,
you serious?
And you got what? Like you said, but they will come on your set.
Yeah.
And this is not, we are not bashing anyone.
No,
we are
not at
trying
all.
to tell people to take your craft seriously.
Oh, I did a Christian film before. I did Bunk. A movie called Bunk. And they came with such egos.
A Christian film.
This is the trip. You have the audacity to say I'm going to hell for producing a horror movie. Therefore, you're using Christianity to cover your many indiscretions. I ain't gonna drop no names, but you had the audacity to do that by meanwhile you're fooling around with the director. You know, I'm just saying.
I love it. I don't know who you're talking about, but damn, smell the tea all over the place.
Don't come for me.
Yes,
Yeah.
go ahead. That is some arena talk in here. See, LJ, this is the type of person that comes to the arena with all the tea, the tough contender that's not afraid to say what he has to damn say.
And I'm going to hell because I produce. Mama, I'm making money. What are you doing? You kissing ass on the side of my Ballers. No disrespect. The production is amazing.
The production is amazing.
They flock like birds. Like
like, it's sad because there's so many talented people here. There's a lot of people that are really talented. They could really go far if they would just be themselves. Like, be who you are. Like, act your pay grade. Like, you ain't gotta, and don't hate on the next person that is being themselves. Like, you mad at me for being me and not subjecting myself to the certain things that you're subjected to?
Right.
Don't be mad at me.
I was begrudged once on a web show. I came on to produce. Next thing you know, they didn't want me to, work with them. So I said, okay, you know what? That's fine. Thank God that Gornos came to my favor. I went up to Gornos and went cha-ching. Came back, cha-ching, back to Florida and reinvested it into my company to make bigger films.
And then where is that film?
It's nobody's even watching. Some little web show on YouTube. Kiss my ass with that.
I mean, it's a great place to start.
They were mad at me because I was coming on board professional, but you're gonna begrudge me for doing that? Kiss my ass. You know what I mean? But therefore, I have, they come to my casting and I'm sitting there looking like this.
Oh, that's you?
I give them a look. I'm like, you didn't want me on your production, but you auditioning for me. Okay, you know what? They have them. You know what I mean? Because
it's a 360 of life, and sometimes people don't see past that moment, And like we said, it's such a small industry here, so it's not good to burn bridges. It's not good to treat people badly because you never know who's who.
It's horrible. It's like, go kiss us somewhere else. I'm sorry.
But do you feel, is it harder being that you, it's such a small industry, is it harder to find talent?
They're mixed up. They're mixed in within the bullcrap. You know what I'm saying? Because we're weeding out the real talent. Like, I have a list of these poets and strong actors who could just, or Meryl Streep the hell out of the performance, but I'm seeing that they're doing all this heavy-duty performance on crappy productions that's not going anywhere. So sometimes I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to develop a production and I'm going to contact, like for prejudges, we sorted out the best actors, poets, actresses, singers, and we created an amazing ensemble cast. And I was like, how come I've never met you before? Because they don't get caught up with the ass kissing table.
Absolutely.
They don't do all those little booty kissing,
networking, quote unquote networking, not networking events.
Ass kissing and then behind each other's backs and talking about each other. Oh, I don't like that bitch. Because I'm like,
but you just met her.
Wait a minute, didn't you just take a selfie with her and put I love you, hashtag BFF?
And promise to call her next week and do love her.
And then again, you know what? We need to change. That's why I am doing what I'm doing to change the game. I'm not just based here, you guys. I'm all over the United States. My company might be based in West Palm Beach, but we develop productions in other states.
True indie artist, true man of business, and a true guy that knows where he's going and how he's gonna get there.
Thank you.
Seriously, let's get to a little bit more music. Gotta get your social media information before you get up out of here, okay?
Absolutely.
Cool. Again, thank you so much for coming through tonight, Mr. LJ Ugarte. I hope I got all your projects out. I asked your camera guy, like, is there anything I should ask? Like, is there anything that, because he knows you more than me, that you felt like you wanted to say while you were here in the arena?
We discussed also Reflection of the Sun starts filming April 22nd, too. I forgot about that movie. I'm doing
crazy. I already got you down for 1, 2, 3, like 4 films already.
I am. I forgot Reflection of the Sun starts filming April 22nd. Thank God it's a 2-day shoot. Thank God.
Wow, 2 days?
Thank God.
Is it short?
Yes, it's a short film.
Okay.
And it's for the Christian, one of them, from the horror, it's a Christian horror, oops, for the film festival.
Oh, Christian Film Festival?
Yeah, thank God it's 2 days, because I don't know if I was going to be able to squeeze in another full length at the moment, because Terra Mungus is going to take everything I got in me. So yeah, that's pretty much right there.
And you are casting for Terra Among Us.
And Terra Among Us, we are casting, and the casting is this Friday, April 14th in Waiting Beach, Florida.
Okay. And you have about 4 projects coming out, like I said.
Yes.
And I'm going to be doing a feature actually on DaGr8fm.com about the event with Mr. Raymond Hicks, Berries of the Badge event that I went to. But his book is called I Am Still Standing.
Yes.
So everyone know that LJ is a part of that project as well, and he will be the man bringing that story to life, and that's going to be amazing because it's a great story. And you, like I said, you got a lot on your plate, and you got a big responsibility with that story right
Keep
there.
me in prayer, you guys.
I will definitely.
Keep supporting. We're gonna need your support to get this movie out there for you guys. You guys need to hear and see this story.
And hopefully, like, this film inspires more officers and more people to do what's right. You know what I mean?
Please.
Do what's right and, like, continue. I hope you continue to do what's right. I can see you will. You are 100% indie. I respect everybody with the indie lifestyle because I tell all the artists that come through here, like, stay indie. Like, that's your money. This is your craft. Like, don't get caught up in the distribution and because you're gonna miss the whole picture. Like you said.
If there's a will, there's a way. I mean, actress Juliette Lewis is an indie rock star. I supported her by getting a T-shirt. Juliette Lewis, those of you guys know from National Born Killers.
Exactly. And she's from Florida.
And yeah,
hello.
She's a rock star. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys see that I'm rocking her T-shirt. And because she's an indie artist support other indie artists. And the people who run her merchandise send me a like because they saw that I'm supporting her.
Absolutely.
I mean, we have to keep rocking. We got
absolutely. And it's little likes like that. Like I say the same thing all the time. Like I get likes like I was saying about Taylor the Creator. That's why I'm going to play the song. Like it's people may like. I'm not a groupie, and it's like you can probably attest to. You probably feel the same exact way. We're not being groupies. That's not groupie-ish. We're just acknowledging people that are acknowledging us.
Yeah, we support.
You know what I mean?
Support indie music. Support indie film. Support indie artists who paint. It's
poetry, like you said.
Support. There's so many wonderful poets out there who are out there doing spoken word poetry. Support them. There's also a separate community aside from the acting community that do music and poetry. You know what I mean? And I love music is my first love and passion. You guys, there's so many great artists out there who are unrecognized, but putting out much better records than the mainstream artists. So,
Yeah, definitely. So thank you so much for coming through and shining the light in the arena here with me. You can come back anytime. Anything that you have that you want to promote, you let me know. I like you just bought up your music. Like, hey, Regina, this is what I got. Play it now, okay?
I hope you enjoy the rest of the songs. I've got some soft songs there too. I have a single called I Believe in Love. I Can't Win, Girl.
Okay, girl. All right, thank you so much, LJ Ugarte. Thank you guys for listening. Keep it locked. I'm gonna get into 2 more topics before I get up out of here. So stay with me here in the arena.